Hello folks, this has come Spy, the Spire come to life for Star Wars Nuts for Republic, the Sith Lords. Now, on the last episode, we boarded the Harbinger and made our way to the bridge. And then when we were getting to the escape pod, found the sections of the escape pods in the section of the bridge, we've encountered some sort of Sith assassins wearing stealth generators, which is very a first time for me to be fighting them, and it was quite weird to face them, to be honest. But we managed to be able to defeat them and uncover a great deal of information from learning the fact of how that HK protocol found out about my identity in the first place. And we're able to get the orbital drift charts for the Ebon Hog when we get there. So right now we're in the crew quarters to be able to pass through there. So right now, let's move onward. Seems quiet. Of course, dealing with these types of new enemies is a little bit too quiet. What the? This room?
Are you alright?
It's... These were my quarters.
This was your room? When?
It was before I lost consciousness. Before I woke up on Paraga's on that cultural tank.
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
An author, Arb's data pad, and an R-band. Very new that I'm actually getting personal items. Well, we also learned about the fact that this whole battle of the killings of the Republic soldiers all started from the medical bay. So we could look into the medical bay, find some evidence of how this all started. Seems nice. More of them. Moving onward. Opening fire. Try this on for size? Three birds with one stone. Hey, this cultivator belongs to me. Looks like we're in the medical lab. Now let's see if what evidence of things that's left here that may have tell us on how this all started. Might as well. And one of the logs back in the bridge tells about a Sith's corpse they brought from the Sith warship. They brought it to the medical lab. I wonder if that's the room and that they kept it in. If so, how exactly did? Unless it's not really a corpse at all. Looks like he's not a corpse at all. From what I can tell, was breaking out from the inside of that thing. Alright, let's see. And certain the data page, treatment request, Arthur Arc. Sedatives administered during the routine examination 3.5 days ago. Emergency protocols will override intact dosage exceed safety protocols. During my last medical exam I was in, administered a delay of sedative that would have killed a normal person being, which would render you unconscious, rendered me unconscious to begin with when the harbinger was taken out. It looks like if someone forgot to log out the tree bed to request once administered, it seems to still have access to one of the culta tanks. Alright, let's check out in the medical logs. Access log, Sith records report.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting further shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this.
Looks like she seems to notice that something was strange. And that, well, that was going on before the incident with the medical lab. Sith assassins must have been taken the crew members out one by one already. Access second log, Sith survivor.
Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, and then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue,
Jesus.
I believe the wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together.
Jesus, whoever this guy is must have been in a worse shape or condition than before his death. Alright, third access log, emergency broadcast. Must have been around the time when the captain of the ship was receiving this message.
This is the medical officer. The soldiers into the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone to find more of the crew. With him or Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators, but I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter, they must have come on board the Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only a few, or as many as 100. And with communications cut off, we can't call for help. I think that thing in
A Sith Lord? I knew that guy with that weird eye of his that was meditating before he got here may have been a Sith Lord because there's no way he could have been an average Dark Jedi. There seems to be camera records. Let's check it out. There he is. That must have been around the time when he started to cause some damage in the medical lab. And that voice from one of the logs must have been his voice. Who is this man? Alright, now let's see if we can get an attempt on chemicals from the medical computer that person. Alright, successful. Sorry. Still tired. Alright. Giving them 3 parts. So now this medical drug will be able to heal up our wounds if we need some heal backup help. Oh great, more of them. Lose a security skill when you got this. Door sealed. Gotta move on. Apologies. That's what I suffered on a daily basis. There's no end to these bastards. What happened to this guy? Droid maintenance log. I don't know whether this new HK-50 droid is a gift or a curse. After the destruction of the previous protocol droid, when it accidentally activated a frag mine, The HK has stepped into his place without a hinge. The problem is, it doesn't take commands very well. Very well. And most of the time, I have no idea where it's been. There's been reports of its being sighted in the crew quarters with the Admiral and the maintenance, even in the med lab of all places. And when I ask the droid about it, it gives me a smart mouth response about finalizing communication. I don't know who commissioned these HK models, but I don't like them. Well, I guess this explained about how that HK droid that we met in the Paragus was able to fill in the spot. Alright, this seems to lead to the engine deck. Let's head there now.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What's wrong, Ed?
Don't you feel it? Something's gonna get real wrong real quick.
Okay, we'll keep on our lookout then. But we need to keep moving in.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me. When it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
I see. You must have a really rare special ability to be able to sense anything that puts you at risk. And when you do get a bad feeling, it's recommended that I should save my game. And speaking of saving a game, I am going to need to put a stop here to after these messages, folks. So this has gone Spy, the Spy. Sign off for now. We'll be right back after these messages.